Hi, my name is Rhett Kiesler and I'm one of the co-founders of Revolver Brewing. Our core portfolio here at Revolver consists of Blood and Honey, which a lot of people have heard of. It's an unfiltered wheat beer brewed with blood orange peel and Texas honey. We also have Sidewinder. Sidewinder is a southwestern pale ale. We have High Brass, which is a golden ale. We have Bock, which is a nice malty Bock beer. And then we have Ironhead, which is an IPA. We named Revolver Brewing after the 1847 Walker Colt revolver. It's an iconic Texas symbol. It stands for us, independence and self-reliance. It's a metaphor for how we feel about the brewery. We are out in the country, and out here you had to kind of fend for yourself a little bit to get this thing built.
Building a brewery in a little town like Granbury, when you first think about that, you think it's got certain limitations.
The idea came to me, actually, I was living in Toronto, and some friends of ours had started a brewery up there that had been very successful. I just recall thinking, if I ever make it back to Texas, this is something that I want to do down there.
One day, Rhett wandered into my office and he said, "Dad, I got this idea." He said, "Well, what do you think about building a brewery?" And I thought, don't know much about making beer, but I know I like to drink it, so why don't we do our homework and see if it makes any economic sense?
When I approached my father, maybe I expected a little bit more pushback. For whatever reason, when I presented it to him, he immediately saw that there might be something there.
It was Rhett's idea, and it seemed like a darn good one. Turns out it has been.
I think what makes Revolver special is a few things. Number one, Grant Wood is our brewer. He's been brewing commercially for 32 years. He brings balance and sort of a drinkability to the beers that we brew here.
Hi, I'm Grant Wood. I'm the founding brewer for Revolver Brewing. Blood and Honey started really as almost an accident. I was working on some recipes, and one day a gentleman showed up with a bucket of honey. He said, "I can't sell this. It's been solidified, and can you guys do anything with it? I hear you're starting a brewery." And I'm like, "Yeah." While he was there, we opened up the bucket. It was just beautiful. It was this great floral, fruity, red colored honey that was just fantastic. I think the red color must have reminded me of this sorbet that I had made. So I started thinking about blood oranges, and I had the honey and I had some blood oranges, and I really felt like if I didn't do something else, it'd be a little bit one-dimensional. One of the things about the sorbet that I had made, it had a little bit of the spiced liqueur in it. And so I added some spices to the recipe. Typical kind of honey ales are, they have a little bit of wheat in them, so added some wheat malt, and that was the recipe. I made up a bunch, went to some festivals that summer of 2012, and people just got in line for it, kept coming back for that and asking for it. It's really amazing. Since the introduction of Blood and Honey, it's really become a Texas sensation.
One of the most exciting things that we have out here at Revolver Brewing is our Saturday brewery tour. It runs every Saturday from noon to 3. It's just a great family-friendly event, and we have a brewery tour where we take people around the brewery and tell them about what we do. There's a live band here that plays.
The roads are open, we're open from noon until 3. Got a bunch of beer on tap, food, music. It's a lot of fun, kind of out here in the country.
And it's just a generally relaxed atmosphere. We design it so people can take a break. That's really what it's about. It really gives the community a place to come together. Everybody just comes out, relaxes, has a beer, and enjoys themselves. We sort of celebrate what we all like together, and that's beer.
We've got a tremendous amount of support from the community. I came out of retirement after 30 years, and I hardly knew anyone in this town. I can't go anywhere now that people don't come up to me and thank us for coming here and making this great beer. That to me is self-fulfilling. It's something that you can't buy. It's something that doesn't come off the shelf. You kind of got to earn it, and I think we have, and I'm proud of it.
So if you're looking for our beer, you can find it at most major grocery stores and liquor stores. You can find it at convenience stores. You can find it at bars and restaurants that carry craft beer. And if you're over 21, you can visit our website, and we have a function on there that allows you to find the nearest place to you where you can buy Revolver beer. We invite you to come to Granbury and take a tour of Revolver Brewing.